It's hot in the desert. Oh, hey everybody. Welcome back to Unbelievable English. Today, we're going to be talking about a very silly, very exciting game called Camel Up. In Camel Up, we're going to a camel race in the desert. In this camel race, the camels, these guys, are only going to move when a die comes out of a pyramid. Huh? Let me show you. Here's the pyramid. And inside this pyramid are 5 colored dice. Green, white, orange, yellow, and blue. And so we're going to be taking one die out at a time. Oh, just like that. And here we go. The blue camel is going to move 1 space. And when the blue camel takes 1 step, he's actually going to jump on top of anybody who's already there. By doing that, he takes the lead. So right now, the green camel is in first place, the white camel is in second place, the orange camel is in third place, and the blue camel is in 4th place. And that's how the camels are going to move. We're going to do that until all 5 of the dice come out of the pyramid, and we're going to have other options on our turn. We don't have to do that. Whoa! The white camel moves 3. 1, 2, 3, and he'd be all the way over here. And so we're going to do that until all 5 dice come out of the pyramid. And when that happens, that's called the end of a leg of a race. Once 1 leg is over, we're going to see who's in the lead, and we're going to see if anybody bet on them for that leg of the race. Yeah, there's betting in this game. Don't tell your parents. So we're going to be betting on who's going to come in first and second for each leg of the race. But we're also going to be betting on who's going to win the whole race. And we're going to get to influence who's in the lead in different ways. So let's take a look at the game. It's really fun. I can't wait to show it to you. All right, guys, let's talk about the components for Camel Up. So first of all, let's see what we get as players. Every player is going to get 5 cards, 1 for each one of the camels, 1 for each one of the colors of the camels, and 1 tile. This tile can either be played as an oasis or as a mirage, and we'll see how that works later. Our pyramid in the middle is where we're going to put our dice for each leg of the race, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Here are our camels. Here's the green one. And there are also betting tokens for each leg of the race, and these are always going to be in descending order. So 5, 3, and then 2. And there are pyramid tiles as well. There's also money. We have the first player token. And those are all of the components for the game. It's very, very simple. All of the dice go into the pyramid. We turn the pyramid over. We open up that door. And that's how we roll our dice. Let's talk about gameplay. On your turn, you have one of 4 things that you can do. First of all, at the beginning of the game, all of these camels are going to be behind the starting line here, and we're going to find out what their starting positions are going to be. We do that very simple. And you'll notice that when 2 camels go to the same spot, they go on top of each other like that. That's going to be really important in this game. The camel on top is always the camel in the lead. And that's our starting positions for the game. And that's how you set up. It's really that simple. You make sure that all of your leg betting tokens are lined up properly, and that's it. Every player gets their Mirage token, their 5 cards, and each player gets 3 coins. And that's how we start. So everybody gets their cards, their token, and their 3 coins. And then we're ready to play. So, on your turn, you can do one of 4 things. The first thing you can do is say who you think is going to win this leg of the race. Not the whole race, but this leg of the race. And when you do that, you take the color that you think is going to be the one that wins this leg of the race. You take the top tile for that color, and you put it in front of you. Now, what is a leg of the race? One leg of the race is when all 5 of the dice come out of the pyramid. And once that happens, play stops, and we do a round of seeing how much money goes to who, and if anybody needs to pay anything back. So, if on my turn I think the blue camel is going to wind up being the leader at the end of the first leg of the race, when all 5 of the dice come out, then I'm going to take this tile, and if I'm right, I'll get 5 coins. If the blue camel is in second place, I'll get 1 coin. But if the camel is in 3rd, 4th, or 5th place, I will have to pay 1 coin back. And that's no good, because coins are points in this game. Money is points. And you'll notice that there are 3 of these for each camel. So you can take all 3 of these. If nobody else thinks blue is going to win, I can take all 3. And if it does win this leg of the race, then I'll get a lot of coins. And if it loses, I'm going to pay a lot of coins. Another thing I can do is take a pyramid tile, which will give me 1 coin at the end of the leg of the race. And that means that I'll shake the pyramid and take 1 die out, and we'll start to move things. So that's how the game moves along, by taking these. Another thing I can do is I can decide who I think is going to win the entire race. Now, I have one camel card for each camel. I have 1 colored camel card for each camel in the race. And if I think that green is going to win, then I'm going to put that right here to indicate that I think he's going to win. If I'm right and I am the first person to put that green card down, I'll get 8 points. If I'm the second person to guess that green is going to win, and it does, I'll get 5 points. But if I'm wrong, for every wrong bet I make, I will lose 1 coin. Points and coins are interchangeable in this game. I can do the same thing for who I think is going to lose. If I think that white is going to lose, I can bet on that. And if I'm the first person to bet on white and white ends up at the back, then I'm going to get 8 coins. It's the same delineation, but I only have 1 of each. So if I make the wrong call, if I make the wrong bet early in the game, I can't change it. I can't do anything about it. It's just there. So I've got to be careful. You want to do it early, but you don't want to do it too early. So the first thing I can do is bet on who's going to win this leg of the race. The second thing I can do is take the pyramid tile and move the camels. Third thing I can do is bet on who's going to win the whole thing. Fourth thing I can do, bet on who's going to lose the whole thing. And the last thing I can do is put out my tile. And if I put it out on the oasis side, then if a camel lands on here, I will get a coin and it will move forward an extra space. If I put it out on the mirage side, if a camel lands on here, I will get 1 coin and the camel will move back 1 space. So that's how I can kind of manipulate the board using this tile. A couple of rules for these tiles. They can never go into the first space, and you can see that actually on there. There's a big X for mirage tokens. It can never go directly next to the camels, and it can never go directly next to another mirage or oasis token. So it always has to be 2 away from another one. Just like that. So if I want to put this one out, I can't go here, I can't go here, I can't go. The closest I can go is over here to the 10th spot. And that's another thing I can do on my turn. So let's play it out a little bit. Let's see what happens. So we're starting the game, and I'm looking here, and remember, the camel on top is always in the lead. Now, I don't know what's going to happen. It's my turn to go first. And I'm playing with Gugu and Toby, of course. And let's see. I think, based on the way things are set up right now, I think white might win this leg of the race. So I'm going to bet on white to win this leg of the race. And then Gugu's going to go, and Gugu thinks I'm crazy. Gugu thinks that yellow is clearly going to win this leg of the race. And Toby says, you're both crazy. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm taking a pyramid tile. Let's get things moving. So Toby shakes things up and shows that 2 is going to move forward 2 spots, just like that. Very easy. It's my turn. I feel really good about that white bet. And now, let's see. You know what? I want to see what's going to happen too. So I'm gonna take a pyramid tile as well, and we're going to see how things change. Ooh, green is going to move forward twice. And this is why I liked my bet on white, because when green moves forward, it takes white with him. So green goes 1, 2. And now they're all stacked up like this. And now yellow is in first place, and white is in second place. That's the way that works. So Gugu takes a look, and she realizes maybe she ought to bet on white too. So she's going to take a white. And then it's Toby's turn, and Toby says, I don't know. I think orange is going to win this leg of the race. It's my turn, and I'm feeling very, very confident. I have a good guess as to what's going to happen for the entire race, and I think that, don't tell Gugu and Toby, but I think that this camel is going to win the entire race. So I'm going to put that down right there like that. And now I can't do anything else. I can't move that over there. I can't do anything. It's stuck there. So it's Gugu's turn. And Gugu says, maybe I should take an orange one as well, just to be safe. Let's see what happens. And that makes it Toby's turn. And Toby, I'm the first player because I went first. Not that that matters. And Toby wants to bet on white as well. Everybody thinks that my white bet is the right bet. That rhymes. It's my turn. I would have liked to have taken another white, but I can't. I think I'll take a green to see if green ends up in second place, because that's worth 1 coin too. And it's Gugu's turn, and Gugu says, enough of this. Let's keep things moving. So she takes that pyramid tile. We shake up the pyramid, and ooh, white's moving forward 1. Oh, all of a sudden that white bet looks terrible. Okay. Well, not terrible, but not great. And let's see. So Gugu did that, and Toby is going to... Toby is going to bet on green. And so am I, frankly. And then Gugu once again takes her pyramid. And we see what's going to happen. And orange is going to move 1 like that. Uh-oh. All of a sudden, orange now is in a great position, because blue is going to move and take everybody with him. Do I have any good options here? White and green, orange, yellow. I'm going to take yellow. Oof. I'm going to take an orange. That's what I'm going to do. That's the safe bet. And Gugu's feeling very, very brave. She's going to take a 3 for the yellow. And Toby says, enough! Last one! And now this will be the end of this leg of the race. And blue moves forward 1. And all of a sudden, white is in last place. Oh no! So yellow is in first place. And this leg of the race is over. I can tell because all of the dice are on top of the tens. So then we see what we're going to get. I'll get 1 coin for this pyramid. And then orange is in second place. So I'll get 1 coin for that. Green is in third place. So I'm going to have to pay 2 coins. And then white is in last place. Oh no! So I did very, very poorly. And we're going to put these back in the same order. So I'm going to hold on to these for a second. That can go there. Let's see how Gugu did. Gugu bet on yellow and it paid off. Gugu's going to get 8 coins. Oh my goodness for that. So there's 10 coins for Gugu for now. Ah, and she was supposed to have 3. She didn't have any of this. So I just took 2 back. So Gugu gets 8 coins for these 2 yellows. And she's going to lose 1 coin for that white because white is in last place. And orange is in second place, so she'll get a coin back. So Gugu did very, very well. Let's see how Toby did. Toby's going to get 2 coins for his pyramids. Green is in third place, so he's going to lose a coin for that. White is in last place. He's going to lose a coin for that. And orange is in second place, so he'll get 1 coin back. So overall, this worked out very, very well for Gugu and very, very badly for me. And it worked out okay for Toby. And that's the first leg of the race. Now everything goes back to the way it was. The camels stay where they are. And now this card can't move. That card is stuck there. And we go again. So I'm not the first player anymore. Now Gugu's going to be the first player. And Gugu says, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to... I'm just going to take 1 coin. And I'm going to shake up the pyramid. So green 1 came out. And now the green moves forward like that. And Toby says, oh, this looks really interesting. I think orange is going to do very well. That's what Toby thinks. And I think I want to see what happens if I put my Oasis token here, like that. So I'm going to put my Oasis token out, and that's the end of my turn. It's Gugu's turn. And Gugu agrees. Gugu thinks that that orange camel is going to do very well. And Toby wants to see what's going to happen next. So Toby's going to shake up the pyramid and let a die come out. And white is going to move forward twice, just like that. So it's my turn. And I see that yellow has not moved yet. Orange has not moved yet. And blue has not moved yet. I'm going to bet on blue. Just because. There's no reason for it. And then it's Gugu's turn, and Gugu says, enough! Let's see what's going to happen. We shake. We rattle. We roll. And orange moves forward 1. Uh-oh. That blue bet is looking terrible now. And now it's Toby's turn, and Toby takes that orange 1. And I think that maybe when yellow moves, it'll take green with him. So I'm betting on green. And Gugu agrees. Gugu's going to take a green as well. Toby has decided he's going to bet on who he thinks is going to lose the whole race. So he's going to make that bet like that. And it's my turn. And I want to see what's going to happen. So I'm going to keep things moving. I'll take that pyramid tile. And ooh, yellow's going to move forward too. And that's really good for me, because he's going to land on my Oasis tile. When that happens, I get 1 coin. And then those camels move forward again because of my Oasis tile. So that was my turn. And now it's Gugu's turn, and Gugu says, this is just crazy. Everything is crazy. Gugu says, I'm putting an end to this. So she takes the pyramid tile, and we get our last die for this leg of the race. And blue is going to move forward 3. Oh no, the craziness. 1, 2, 3. So blue has moved forward 3, and that's the end of this leg of the race. All 5 dice are out. And orange has landed in first place, which is quite good for Toby. Toby's going to end up with 8 coins this turn. Gugu's going to be, I think Gugu's okay. Let's see, she's going to get 2 coins for her. No, she's going to get 3 coins for the pyramids. She's going to have to pay one of those back for the green camel, who is in third place. And she's going to get 3 coins for that orange camel. I, once again, am in trouble. I'm going to get 1 coin. I'm going to lose 1 coin. And I'm going to get 1 coin. So I'm going to get 1 coin for this turn. And that's how the game works. At the end of the game, based on whoever bet on camels winning the whole thing first, and the game ends when 1 camel crosses the finish line. As soon as that happens, we go through to see who bet on that camel first. Who bet on orange? Oh, there's orange. Toby bet on orange first. So Toby would get 8 points, and I'm going to lose 2 points because I bet wrong. And Gugu's going to lose 1 point for betting wrong. And then we would do the same thing for the loser, for the camel in last place. One more thing to know. If a camel lands on the mirage side, then not only do those camels go backwards, but any camel already in that position goes on top. So it completely changes who's in the lead. If the opposite is true, if it's the oasis and the camels land on it, then they would go on top like that. And that's how you play Camel Up. The winner is the player with the most coins at the end of the game once everything has been tallied up. The money makes the winner. All right, guys, that's how you play. See you later at Unbelievable English.